Hi everyone, so I'm back today with another foundation video. This is actually part 2 to my top 5 foundations. I will link part 1 in the description box below. That was very focused on my higher end foundations that I love. Today we're going to be talking about all of my favorite drugstore foundations. Every product that I'm going to be mentioning today is priced under $15. And trust me when I tell you, these are such high quality foundations that I love and you guys are going to love as well. I also just want to quickly say, when it comes to drugstore foundations or any drugstore products, to be honest, I love using coupons. I love buying them when it's like buy one get one half off, and then you can add a coupon and you get like a crazy good deal. So I do suggest that you do that, but I will be linking them in the description box below as well. So let's just go ahead and get into today's video. I'm so excited about these products and I know for a fact that you guys are going to fall in love. So let's just jump right into today's video. Okay, so it is so cloudy outside. You would think it's like 8:30 at night, but it's only 9:54 in the morning. Before we get started, I just want to say that I'm actually breaking out right here around my mouth, and I talked about it in my Instagram stories, and so many of you messaged me saying the same. I personally think it's because of the face covering, the face mask that I'm wearing, and so many of you messaged me saying same thing is happening to you, and there's even a term for it called maskne. So yeah, that's definitely happening, and that's the breakouts that you guys are seeing here. But I'm going to try to cover them up with some of the foundations I'm going to be sharing today. So let's just jump right into it. The first foundation I'm going to be sharing today, I'm actually kind of shocked because I don't think I've talked about this ever on my socials. And I'm over here like, why? Because this is such a great foundation. It's from e.l.f. Cosmetics. Let me turn this around because I think it's supposed to look like this. So e.l.f. Cosmetics, this is called a Flawless Finish Foundation, and my shade is... what's my shade? Medium tan with golden undertones. Anytime I see medium tan golden, I'm like, yes, that's my color, and this color match is beautiful. So this is what the formula looks like on the back of my hand. By the way, I am going to be using brushes to apply my foundations. This has just been like my go-to method to apply my foundations. But anyway, first of all, let's talk about the color match. It is so beautiful, blends right in to my skin. Just looks like my second skin. And this particular foundation, I think you're gonna fall in love with if you're looking for a very lightweight foundation that is oil-free, that's not gonna make you look, you know, oily or dewy or anything like that. You can see it does a beautiful job at mattifying my skin. I had like a little bit of a glow on my skin from, you know, my skincare that I applied. And this just like really mattifies it so beautifully, but it doesn't make your face look flat, if that makes sense. Like, it's just such a nice finish, and I love, more than anything else, I love the color of it. The color match is just incredible. I also forgot to mention that this retails for $6, which is amazing. Here is e.l.f.'s Flawless Finish. Here it is on my skin. So pretty. So next up, we've got the NYX Bare With Me. This is the tinted skin veil, and this is in the shade Golden Camel. This honestly has been my go-to tinted moisturizer basically all summer long so far. Here it is on the back of my hand here. You can see compared to the e.l.f., it's a little bit lighter because that is a tinted moisturizer. It's not supposed to feel heavy. It's kind of like your moisturizer with a little bit of a tint. And this, you guys, for me is the perfect match for my skin. So I'll show it to you guys, especially notice it around my mouth area, which is where I tend to get red the most, like my mouth, nose, all of this area. You guys will see this does such a great job to just even out your skin without making your face look heavy or cakey looking at all. It's just so natural on the skin. I love, love, love the color match. And I personally feel if you are looking for a very practical product to wear every single day in the summer, you know, just something to even out your skin, but nothing that's too heavy feeling, you're really gonna use this like every single day. So here is NYX Bare With Me. Stunning finish, so pretty. If you haven't tried this, try it. I don't exactly know the retail price, but I wanna say it's around $12, And to me, this is so freaking worth it. Okay, so far I have shared 2 foundations with you guys that are, well, one is a tinted moisturizer, one is a foundation that was more of like light to medium coverage. Now I want to get into more full coverage foundations. And the next one that I have to share is the L'Oreal True Match. And this has SPF 17, which is such an odd number, but yeah, it does have 17. And my perfect match is Caramel Beige W7. And when I initially apply this, this is going to look just a little bit darker than my actual skin tone. But you guys will see once I blend this into my skin, it blends right into my skin. The technology with this foundation, I don't know what it is, but it is incredible and it's so natural. So here it is on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to take this on my brush, and you can see it looks a little bit darker, right? But once you actually start to blend this in and really buff it into your skin, it blends right in and looks like my second skin. It's so stunning, very natural. It's going to be a medium to full coverage. If you do like 2-3 coats, you'll get full coverage, but it doesn't look heavy ever. It's so nice. Oh my gosh. I always like to blend my foundation under like by my neck as well to make it look more natural. And I love this one. So this is L'Oreal True Match, something for everyone in this range, especially when I apply my concealer, my powder, my blush, bronzer. This looks like seriously my second skin. It's beautiful, beautiful coverage. Next up, I have got the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is the Dewy and Smooth foundation. And this also has a strange SPF number. This has SPF 18. Now on the bottle it says normal to dry skin, and you already know I have such dry skin, so I personally love the finish of this foundation. Now the only thing I want to say actually about Maybelline as well as the L'Oreal is that they don't come with a pump, which if I'm being honest is so annoying to me because I don't know, I just love using foundations with pumps. I feel like, I don't know, it's just so much easier to use, you know what I mean? But anyway, it doesn't really matter because the finish is beautiful. By the way, this is in the shade 240 Golden Beige. And I'm just going to take it again on a foundation brush. And I think you're going to fall in love with this foundation if you are someone like me with very dry skin and you're looking for a foundation that is not only going to provide like medium coverage that's buildable, but it's also going to add a very healthy glow to your skin. You're gonna be obsessed with this. So you can see I'm applying this on my face. Look how gorgeous that glow is. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's so natural, blends right in, and the color match is so nice as well. So I'm just gonna buff this in a little bit more. You can see the L'Oreal is definitely more matte, not matte, more satin finish. This has got like such a beautiful glow. Here it is. And get the shade 240 if you're close to my skin tone. This is my perfect match. So I'm back. I prepped my skin and now I'm going to be sharing my last foundation with you guys, which I'm so excited to share because normally I don't really go for these foundations anymore. I used to, like the matte finish, I used to love the matte finish, but now I'm all about like that dewy, glowy skin. Maybe because I'm now 30 years old and I kid you not, the day after I turned 30, I started to notice lines on my forehead. That's where I'm really noticing it. I don't know if you guys can tell. Maybe? See that? So anyway, like I just don't like matte foundations because I find that it actually emphasizes any of my fine lines that I'm starting to notice. But this one doesn't. This really doesn't. It just blurs everything out. Let me show you the foundation. It's from Covergirl. It's called the Trublend Matte Made, and my perfect shade is T30. And I'm just gonna take probably take like a pump and a half because I'm gonna be doing the rest of my face. So here it is on the back of my hand. It is a very like thick formula, but on the skin, and also I love using it with a brush like this. This is the Real Techniques buffing brush. I love using it with brushes like this because it just blends it out on your skin so easily, and the brush kind of does all of the work. So you can see as I blend it into my skin, it honestly looks like nothing. At least in real life, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. This foundation looks like I'm applying no product on my skin. It's just so extremely natural. and it does a beautiful job, which is not always the case with matte formulas when it comes to foundations, at just blurring everything out, making everything look like airbrush. Look how beautiful this coverage is. Alright guys, I'm back. I finished the rest of my makeup and my eyelash glue is still drying, so if you see like a little bit of it, don't mind that. Can I also just mention it really quickly that concealers make the biggest difference, and today I actually used a concealer that I'm not very much so into. Actually, I'm not saying that right. I like the concealer, I like the formula of the concealer. The color that I used, because I have two different colors in this specific concealer, I don't like. It's just a little too light, and I don't know if you can tell, but specifically underneath my eyes, it's looking a little bit like, I don't know, like gray, chalky, and yeah, I will not be using that concealer ever again because it is just a little too light for me. It's so funny because I used to love going much lighter with my concealer, and now I like to be just a little bit light, but not too light. Anyway, I'll talk about concealers in my part 3 to this video, which is going to be all about concealers. Stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I am so excited about all 5 of the foundations that I mentioned today. Trust me when I tell you, these are so high quality, and if you pick up any of them, depending on your skin type, the texture that you like, the formula that you like, the finish that you like, you will not go wrong, especially if you're close to my skin tone. These are gonna match you really well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing a part 3 very soon. Stay tuned for that. And before you head out, if you can please take a quick second to subscribe to my channel. Like I mentioned in my other video, over 60% of you are not subscribed to my channel. And I know a lot of you actually search for my name and look for my new video, but you actually can just subscribe to my channel by clicking the little subscribe button somewhere down here, and it will notify you every time I upload a new video. Please do that. It's so helpful for me as a creator. It helps me out so much, so I would love it if you can subscribe. Follow me on all of my social media, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!